What a beautiful day.
I've gotta do a video. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey everybody, I'm PeanutButterGamer, and welcome to my channel where I talk about video games, do hacking stuff, top 10s, and occasionally talk about Arthur for absolutely no reason. I hope you like the video.
I do.
If you've been subscribed to me for a while, you probably already know that I watched a lot of Arthur as a kid, and still to this day, unironically enjoy it. In fact, I've seen almost every episode of the first 15 seasons. But there exists an Arthur movie that not only have I never seen, I hadn't even heard about it until now, Arthur's Missing Pal. You'll notice at the top of the box here it says Arthur stars in his first movie, which is a very bold claim, considering it's not true. This movie came out in 2006, but Arthur's real first movie, Arthur's Perfect Christmas, came out in the year 2000, and it is, for the record, a classic, and I watch it every year, so I don't appreciate it being brushed under the rug. Arthur's Missing Pal. It's strike number 1 already. I was gonna throw it, but I guess we should wait and see if it's good. Let's go ahead and watch it now. The movie starts off with Arthur sleeping on his bed with Pal, both on top of, not under the blankets, by the way. I don't know if that's a personal preference for Arthur, maybe it's really hot outside, or more than likely they just didn't feel like animating it properly. I'm gonna go with that one, I think. And while we're on the subject of the animation, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this over with. I grew up watching the show when it used the classic hand-drawn animation style, but once the show reached the 16th season, they switched to a newer, flashed-based format. While I personally prefer the old hand-drawn style, the flashed-based animation is still aesthetically pleasing. But this movie clearly did not use either of those animation styles. It used whatever this is. Creepy baby face style. If this music playing right now is any indication, then there's something really intense going on during these opening credits. I'm just not really sure what it is. Somebody's planning on assassinating Arthur? I guess. Sweet. Maybe this movie's gonna be better than I thought. Well, whatever's going on, Arthur is completely oblivious to it and goes about his daily routine of giving his dog, Pal, his medicine and breakfast.
Okay, Pal, you'll get your breakfast.
You lie! He never actually gives Pal his breakfast because he gets interrupted by Buster.
Where have you been? Everyone's waiting.
What are you talking about?
Did you forget about the super duper greatest ever ultimate water balloon fight? It's today.
You're right, I forgot. How could I?
Well,
Yeah, seriously, how could you? I thought you were cooler than this. Look, if I'm gonna be repping you, you need to be on top of all the latest goings on. Don't you make me look a fool, Arthur Reed. I mean it.
Come on, let's go.
Then everyone storms out of the kitchen one after the other, leaving Pal alone, sad, and utterly breakfastless. Hashtag pray for Pal.
In the arms of the angel, may you find some food here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's ultimate water balloon fight. Here, in round 1, it's
Wait, hold on. At first she's holding the camera selfie style, but then she turns without flipping the camera back into the right direction. What's up with that? You thought I wouldn't notice that continuity error right there, but unfortunately for the people who made this movie, I'm a real stickler for those kinds of things. While Arthur and his friends are having fun outside, we get a pretty depressing scene of Pal moping around and slowly realizing that his master doesn't give a crap about him. So naturally, as any rational person or dog would in this situation, he decides to drink his pain away. But unfortunately, that doesn't end up helping anything because drinking too much only makes him need to pee, which then causes him to have even more flashbacks of Arthur verbally abusing him.
Not on the rug. Do your business outside. Outside.
You're in the arms of the angel.
Meanwhile, back in Arthurland, the water balloon war continues.
Any sign of Target Foxtrot? clear. Except for that pizza delivery boy.
Okay, so the brain is their guy in the chair trope. I get it, I'm following. But what I'm not following is how the heck does he have this many camera angles? All we can see is the camera on his house, but apparently he also has a camera on some random car following people down the street, on a tripod just sitting in the middle of Arthur's yard, and on the ground right in the middle of the sidewalk. She even runs right over it with her bike. How the heck is she not seeing these?
Red alert! Arthur, do you read me? The pizza boy is Francine. Repeat, the pizza boy is Francine.
The pizza boy is Francine? Oh no! The pizza boy is Francine! The pizza boy is Francine! Why won't anybody listen to me? Why? Oh, no! No!
Oh wait, it was amazingly obvious. Never mind.
Arthur is all set up to outsmart Francine, but Pal ruins everything by needing to pee. What did I tell you about having needs, Pal? Cut it out. And in the process, gives away his hiding spot.
Pal! Oh, no! Oh, yeah! Oh, man, that was a good one.
Bad boy, said Mom.
I need a victory shot.
Muffy, did you ever turn the freaking camera back in the right direction? Just forget it.
Just when Francine was right there, Pal started scratching on the glass and then... Uh-oh, I forgot to take Pal for his walk.
That's not all you forgot, Arthur. Freaking Arthur, who even likes that guy? I freaking love Arthur!
Probably nobody important. So Arthur runs home to take Pal for his walk, only to find that Pal is missing. Oh, I get it. It's because of the name of the movie. They thought they could sneak it past me, but I'm real smart. Yeah. Then we're treated to a long montage bit set to music where all the kids help Arthur search for Pal. These montage scenes happen fairly often, and I can't help but feel that they're a sort of cheap way of filling time for what's already a decently short movie to begin with. As of right now, we don't really know what happened to Pal, but the last we saw of him, he was about to fall into a flushing toilet. Now, I'm not really sure if we're supposed to actually believe that Pal was flushed down into the sewers or not, but I really doubt it, because not only would that be impossible, it would also make him be dead. But hey, what do I know? Maybe this movie gets really dark and Pal actually is dead. I guess we'll just have to keep watching to find out.
And now, word from our kids.
What? I'm confused.
Bad dreams, strange dreams, all kinds of dreams.
I had a dream that dead zombies were chasing me.
There's no such thing as dead zombies because all zombies are dead. That's what's known as a colloquial redundancy, which is usually defined as the use of two or more words that mean the same thing. Also, you really need to work on that drawing. It's leaving a little bit to be desired. I know I know you're trying this. I'm proud of you. Keep at it. Keep at it. Okay, keep at it.
Dreaming a dream that lasts all night. I had a dream that I was walking with my parents when suddenly they disappeared in a cloud of colorful smoke.
I had a dream that I was on this TV show and they were asking me questions and I was answering the questions and they wouldn't stop asking me questions and I told them I don't want to answer any more questions. I don't want to answer any questions anymore. I don't want to answer questions.
Terrible. Terrible.
Who do you call the Dreambusters?
You can tell some of these kids are like, all right, I'll do your chant thing, I'll do this song, but there's no way I'm doing that Ghostbusters chant at the end. Like, they're just not having it. This kid on the left in the gray shirt, though, this kid, you can tell this was all his idea. He's way too into it.
And now, back to Arthur.
Dismissing Pal.
It's that video I was doing. Remember? It's a thing.
Actually, hold on a second. I know that this video is not about this actual episode of Arthur, but directly after that, and now a word from us kids segment, there is this kid here who is clearly a pal, a human version of pal. That kind of disturbs me a little bit. It brings up the question that I always have. All the kids and people in Arthur are animals. So why is it that Pal is a dog, while someone like Beaky is a bulldog that can walk and talk? It's super weird. What's up with that? That's what I want to know. It keeps me up at night. I legitimately have been up late at night the past few weeks thinking about this.
Well, it turns out that Pal is not dead. Personally, I think it would have been a bold, creative decision to kill him off, but what can you do? Not only is he alive and well, he's also having a whole lot of fun and not missing Arthur in the slightest. He even gets his own happy montage scene.
It's fun to be footloose and free. It's fun to just cut loose and see.
All right, Pal, catchy music and everything, but that was one of the worst hopscotch performances I have ever seen in my life. Get out of here with that. You get 0 points.
I have to say, I'm actually rooting for Arthur to not find Pal at this point. Not only has he proven to be a terrible dog owner, Pal is clearly way happier without him. You know, it's been a while since we've heard from DW. What do you say we go see what she's up to?
Woohoo! I won! The sweepstakes just called!
DW.
Extravaganza! Yes!
DW.
Pal is missing? But how?
Mom!
DW,
Dad,
please.
Did you hear what I said? I won! Doesn't anybody...
Thank you.
Did you hear what I said? I won! Doesn't anybody care?
Yes, DW, of course we do, but Pal is missing, said Mom.
No, DW. Nobody cares. Ow, my head.
Okay, what do we know so far?
We have no idea where Pal went. He has no collar, so nobody can identify him. I'm sorry, Arthur. It's my fault we can't find Pal. I'm a bad detective.
Why are you a bad detective?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why is Buster a bad detective?
'Cause I'm always wrong.
Well, that is a pretty good reason.
Arthur and Buster then see Pal stuck inside an ice cream truck, but it drives away before they can catch him. At this point, the movie continues to jump back and forth between scenes of Arthur and Buster doing detective stuff and scenes with Pal living out his dream of freedom.
It's fun to be footloose and free. It's fun to just cut loose and see.
Sweet, sweet freedom. He gets chased by the dogs we just saw, almost gets run over by a lawnmower, runs around in an ice cream factory owned by a guy who has the best mop you could ever see. Just look at that mop. I can't imagine looking at a better mop than that one. And he eventually gets picked up by this nice truck driver lady named Rosie.
You want to come with me, little guy? We'll see the whole country, even Washington, D.C.
Pal, I hate to break it to you, but nobody knows what means. You can't even understand it. You know what country this is? This is America. You speak American, or you get out.
After learning of Pal's rescuer from the owner of the local diner, Arthur decides to give up the search.
You're just giving up?
Come here. I want to show you something. This is the video Muffy gave me of the water balloon fight.
Yeah, so?
Watch. Pal, what's the matter with you? You wrecked everything. You always wreck everything. Sometimes I'd rather have any other dog in the world.
If I was directing this movie, it would have ended here. Pal is finally happy, Arthur's learned his lesson, and he's very, very sad. And deservedly so. He yells at his dog, forgets to feed him, let him out, and I didn't even mention all of the other stuff.
He leaves him out in the hot sun, drags and chokes him with his leash, and the movie even hints that Pal has worms, which would imply that he's either letting him eat stuff that he shouldn't be eating, or he's neglecting him. Frankly, Arthur is the villain of this movie as far as I'm concerned.
But of course, since there's no real justice in the world, that's not the actual ending.
Oh no. No, Pal! Don't go back to them! Don't go back to Arthur!
They're very bad! They're very bad people! No, pal! No!
You and me and the stars up above are things that belong together. Things like you and me and the sun and the sky are things that go on forever. Make sure if you have a dog that you are not a bad guy. Make sure that you give him food, cause if you don't he will die. Don't leave your dog in the sun or away he will run. Don't pull your dog with a leash. Seriously. What the heck, Arthur? That's abuse!
Well, I guess I've rambled on about Arthur's frickin' missing pal for long enough now, so I guess I'll have to wrap it up. I think this is the first time I've done a video on a full-length movie, much less something that had nothing to do with video games, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it and you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment, and all that good stuff. Basically, I just really want to talk about Arthur's Perfect Christmas this holiday. So please, I ask for so little. Guys, that's all I want for Christmas. I was gonna end off this video by giving you my final thoughts on Arthur's missing pal, the second Arthur movie, but I think I'll just let DW do it for me.
This is nothing like the TV show. What a ripoff.
Thanks again for watching, everybody. If you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. So, yeah, just do that. If you want to see more videos, also you can check out the gameplay channel, PBG Gameplay. We have Mindsy Hardcore going on the channel. Go check it out. There's Todd. He edits and produces it. Yay. We're out of time, though. Bye-bye!
There. M-O-O spells...
The zombies.